Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Paul Skeens.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. Wow. And we're underway. Swung on, belted. Long gone. That's into the rotunda area. What a start to this one. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Seager stands in now. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Wow, Singy, he blasted this baseball into another dimension. StatCast runs the numbers for us.
Oh, you can't hit him much farther than that. And this is more than just pure strength. I mean, this is also swing timing, the conditions, the power supplied by the pitch, and it just all came together right there. The perfect storm, and ended up just shy of 500 feet. Just crazy, man.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Line drive, caught. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Carmen Majinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And Jock Peterson stands in. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Peterson, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends a rocket to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
2 outs, nobody on. At the plate, Evan Carter. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carmen Majinski departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. So back to the top of the order. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with 2 out.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Manager out of the dugout. On the mound now for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Jack Peterson. Singled and scored his first time. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Bases loaded. 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 8 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And that one wrapped foul. In the air, center field. Carter sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
1 ball,
really
1
had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken
1
bat
ball,
as you
2
jog back
strikes.
to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Rangers 8 and the Pirates nothing. Top of the second, and here is Josh Young.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ferguson, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ferguson back to work. Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Rips that one center field. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien. Line drive. Reynolds flashes the leather on the running catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 10-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 10-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
This is Joey Bart. Just missed. Fly ball center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. Right down the chute, and that is strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That gets down for a hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Nick Gonzalez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a ball. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Sliced down the right side. Swing and a ball popped up. Young sizes this one up. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.